Holds up.
This
Doing
camera
it
is.
live.
Well, hopefully his internet fucking holds up, huh?
You paid for it. It better.
Yeah, right. Fucking nickel and dime you for staying at the Hilton.
Yeah.
Really?
So we're not
Oh, yeah.
gonna see. Are we? We're not gonna be able to see what the feed looks like.
Oh, we can see Teddy. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. I'm the only one that get to see.
Yeah, and us.
There's
No, they can see us.
I can't see you. I don't see the
You
feed.
can't see us, but they can on the
So this is
stream.
what the stream will look like, and that's what
Yeah,
the Skype call is.
Yeah.
Okay.
which we are. Yeah, we're live.
We are live right now.
Yeah.
They're live.
Fuck,
All right.
10 o'clock.
So you guys are. What do you guys got? A couch there?
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
lounger. I already spilled beer on
See,
it.
look at this. Look at these two guys here. Motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, we
Go,
got our
fucking fags.
drinks and our drugs and everything all laid out. Living the COVID life.
Boom.
Hey, are y'all 6 feet apart because of COVID?
Oh yeah, look at. I actually just really like sitting in this
Safe.
corner. We got the safe distance.
Right.
The thing is, I was actually being very still careful. Even or goes like, "Do you want me to wear my mask?" I'm like, "Why? You know, I still have that fucking comfort of my mask." And then I fucking picked up his beer and drank out of it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh shit!"
it's like totally
I'm like,
voided.
"All right, it's already null and
Yeah.
void."
Also, the
Might
fact
as well
that
get
you are-
naked.
also
Yeah,
the fact that
right.
you are also
We
sucking the
might as
same
well
dicks and
touch each
fucking-
other's
and breathing the
dicks.
same air. You know. Anyway, it's awesome. Nobody cares. This week on the Reddit Report, we talk about weed. I had something. I forgot it.
What's
We'll go back here. Back it up. What's weed? Marijuanas, bro. With us this week, we have Oracle and Ashtray. As you see, they're both together, sitting on the couch 6 feet apart, to show their what do you call it, social distancing for COVID.
That's
But
right.
right before the show, me and Mystic had an eye full of them dudes sucking each other's dicks, and it was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
Oh, this is the new intro. Okay.
Yeah, whatever, sure, awesome.
We're
And the
not
next-
live. We're not live. They
We're
can't
not-
see us.
they can't see us. Yeah, you got those pants on quick, didn't you, fellas? All right. And then next to him is the Mystic. Next to them is the Mystic. Me and Mystic have been having fun playing Madden. And I just wanted to let Mystic know that I've had the most fun playing Madden with him that I've ever had. But he's also a piece of shit. And then there's me. I'm Teddy. We're talking about edible. We're talking about weed tonight. I have had 100 milligrams of edibles. I've got my bong ready.
How long ago did you take that?
s-
Like 10, 15 minutes ago?
Like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll see how it goes. You're also hosting.
Oh, it's gonna
so-
go great. And this is the
It's
Reddit
gonna
report.
go
So,
great.
That's what you
now
wanna
that
hear
we're
your
having a
pilot
weed
say.
episode-
Yeah,
Now
right.
that
I
we're
just took
having
a.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Great, anyway, now that we're having. Okay. Can I talk now? Are y'all done?
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry.
Couch fags. Cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
Now that all four of us on the Reddit report smoke weed, we like to take a little break. That Oracle called it the moment of inhalants. I'm taking it back to a more urban area. I'm calling it a fucking cause for the pause. All right, a pause for the cause. I said
Cause for the
pause.
pause.
I've been
Those
drinking
edibles
also, okay?
kicking in already?
Oh shit! Wait,
I've had a bunch of.
You only have
vodka.
one lighter.
That's
Okay,
not
hold on.
right.
Yeah.
So everybody, light up. Inhale.
Ooh. You guys are going to prison.
Boom.
Yeah, we tried to
Government
break
can
out of
see
the
you
Hilton.
right now.
We already
Did you all use the same bowl? I can't have my thing open at the same time. My Facebook open at the same time.
No.
we already.
Do you
tried
guys
to
have?
screw
Is
them.
it a non-smoking room?
Yeah,
They're
they
all
all are.
non-smoking. Yeah,
You better get that shower started.
there's no such thing as a smoking room anymore.
Yeah, you're right, right.
I tried to open the windows, but
They don't open because they don't want people jumping out to their deaths and having it on.
well,
What up?
they used to open like 5 inches, you know, but then they put all these screws in to anchor it so you can't open it at all. I took out 4 screws and I still couldn't get it open.
Are we doing a show?
I don't know. Teddy's the one hosting it.
Look, the guy next to you on the couch fucking talking.
I'll just keep talking if nobody else is gonna fill the dead air.
Jesus, I'm talking. For fuck's sake.
I don't know. Are we?
We're doing a show on marijuana weed. Like I said, we all four are now smoking. Oracle is taking it to a more extreme than I thought he would. So I took it as a chance to learn a little bit about marijuana. I thought I knew a lot about the subject, which I do know a lot about the subject. So growers, future growers, or want to be growers, listen up because this is for you. Uh, what I didn't know was that marijuana is native to Asia,
Teddy.
um, which I did not know that. I knew that the ancient Chinese used it. The earliest written recordings of people using of recorded cannabis usage was by the Greek historian Herodotus, who referenced Eurasian Scythians taking cannabis steam baths, which is fucking all pretty much fucking what a steam bath is.
They just hotbox that shit. Huh?
Nice.
yeah.
They pretty much
Right.
he writes they pretty much took these hot stones,
The
put some plants
Herodotus
over 'em.
hot box.
The room got smoky and they cheered for joy.
Dude, you think they do that shit in like fucking saunas? If I had a sauna, I totally would.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
If they were the royalty, of
some-
course it was.
I
Sitting there,
guarantee you-
throw a
I
half
guarantee
ounce on the fucking
you a
sauna.
white guy without a sauna. Have you not seen the video of the guy who takes a leaf blower, takes where the fan blows and everything else,
Yeah,
takes it
yeah,
off,
I saw
puts the
that.
can on, and then like puts a bucket full of weed and lights it and just puts the
Yeah.
whole tent. I mean, Jesus Christ. Um, it like I said, it originated in Asia. The Chinese used it for medicinal purposes. It was used in ritual purposes of lighting is kind of like sage or incense, and also for inhaling and things like that. Um, what I did, this is one thing I did not know about marijuana. Uh, Marijuana gets the cannabis gets its psychoactive properties from THC, which is tetrahydrocannabinol. Um, what I didn't know is that the psychoactive effects of cannabis are known to have a triphasic nature. A triphasic is spelled phasic, PHASIC. I read that it's triphasic, which I thought came from the Greek strip balls, but I was wrong, horribly wrong. I thought that'd be
Greek
funny.
what?
Fuck y'all. Never mind. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't land. Just keep going.
The Greek trip
What?
balls.
Psycho-
That's what I
okay,
thought I
so
heard, but I was just like, what?
the psychoactive. Just listen to it when you're sober. Maybe it'll land. Okay.
Too fucked up.
The psychoactive effects of cannabis are known to have a triphasic nature. That means that they have there are three phases to being stoned, which I never thought about it like this. But the way that it is normal. Okay, so the first phase is effects that include a state of relaxation, relaxation, and to a lesser degree euphoria, and that comes from the main
To a less degree.
compound tetrahydrocannabinol. The second psychoactive effect is the facility for philosophical thinking, um, introspection, and metacognition. Um, and the third phase
Gotta love
is
that
higher
metacognition.
heart rate and hunger, which we know call as the munchies.
Fucking hate
Which
the
I didn't.
monkeys.
So that was kind of cool. I did not know that. I didn't know that hemp and cannabis were two different things. Hemp is cannabis that is grown specifically with a like 3%, 0.3% THC or 3% THC. But it's also grown for rope and it was grown for
Well, it's-
more.
Yeah, it's going for industrial purposes.
Right,
Is it
industrial-
basically just a strain
So-
that doesn't have any THC?
Right, it doesn't. It has very little THC, and it was grown for industrial purposes because it makes great rope. And as we know from the bracelets we buy from the smoke shops, they make cool bracelets. Okay, you can't fucking. Everybody
The hemp
here has always had a
industry
bracelet at
only
No,
for
I
the
have
bracelets.
I have never ever
That is
honed
fucking bullshit.
anything
That's
hemp.
a-
I
As a
guarantee you.
guy, that is a fucking lie. As a guy,
No,
who
it's
listens to-
not.
It is. I don't fucking believe you, bro.
No, hemp and metal don't go together,
Yeah,
dude. Are you kidding?
no. I was gonna say
Yeah.
hemp is not metal.
Right.
I can see Mystic not having anything fucking hemp.
No, I've
Okay,
never
what
owned
about,
anything.
what about you two couch potatoes? Have you all ever owned anything hemp?
I've eaten hemp food
Yeah, I don't think
and
so.
stuff, but like I'm not sure
Y'all
if
are fucking lying. The
Dude,
one
I
black
don't
guy
think so,
out of,
man.
one out of four. We were four people, so a quarter of us, which is the black guy, which is even less, has owned a hemp.
I
a hemp
totally see Ashtray
fucking
having
bullshit.
hemp shit.
Thank you, Ashtray.
Well-
I see Oracle having one
Yeah.
also.
No,
I don't know
dude.
about Oracle.
No,
I don't-
no.
like
no
I don't
for
have
me.
any hemp jewelry, but yeah, I'm surprised. Like I probably have. I'm trying to think if I have a hemp. I don't know, like satchel or something. Maybe. But I have
You
eaten.
definitely have a hemp satchel, like a fucking hobbit, where like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, where it's like that little like
I've got a
God,
lot of
yes, Ashley.
satchels like a fucking
You
hobbit.
have one of
Yeah,
those.
right.
You know you
There's
do.
got to
Don't
be a
give me
hemp one in
bullshit.
there somewhere.
Gotta be a hemp one in there somewhere that I just couldn't let go of because I have no memory of why I can't let go of it.
Yeah, whatever. So in America, when it comes to hip, I'm gonna be okay. Fuck y'all. When it, God, we're all so fucking high, and we're
Yeah,
doing a show about pot.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get just ramble through the rest of the shit so we can talk about pot. Because all I really want to do is talk about pot. So in the United States, hemp began in with colonial Virginia. In 1606, King James granted the Virginia Company a charter for Jamestown. But in 1619, England needed help from the colony or colonies. So what they did was they said, hey, everybody needs to grow hemp. Apparently, in his journal, George Washington. Why are you laughing? Apparently,
The way
Because
I
you're
just
funny, Teddy.
when you said everybody needs to grow hemp, for some reason I thought of that fucking
It does
50
sound funny.
Cent song. Everybody in the club growing hemp.
Dun, dun, okay, so George Washington apparently noted
J.
in his
Cole,
diary
everybody get tipsy.
that he sowed 10 hemp seeds each day until mid-April, and later recounted that he grew 27 bushels of the crop. Because back then hemp was used for sails, rope. I mean, it was a way of. I mean, it was easy. I guess I'm pretty sure. If you, I should have brought this up. I just thought about this now, being high. I must be in the stage of fucking, of philosophical thinking. But, but have y'all ever seen the old like 1950s or 30s videos of them making rope from hemp, how they crush it and
No.
things like that?
No,
I
I've
should have
not.
brought that up. I didn't. I apologize. We couldn't show it any fucking way, so we're gonna
It's
matter.
all right. We don't
So-
have the technology right now to actually share links.
We're
Right.
we're
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
we're-
We're running in the primitive
That's kinda
confines
weird.
of the Hilton.
Okay, so that's kind of
What?
where hemp started in the States. Um, in 1937, the Marijuana Tax Act was passed in the United States, which levied a tax on anyone who dealt commercially in cannabis, hemp, or marijuana, effectively making all three illegal. Um, but back in those days, right, between 1906 and 1930, uh, kind of labeling started taking effect. Um, like you haven't had to label what's in your shit and what's and because a lot of companies were putting illegal drugs in their shit. Coca-Cola was for one. There are also a number of elixirs and tonics that had marijuana.
It
in
wasn't
them.
illegal at the time.
So what? It was illegal at the time, but because they could put it, you could put a little bit of hemp in some shit or a little bit of marijuana in something, and not and because you didn't have there weren't no any labeling laws or what was called the poison. I believe it was called the poison something law back then. Until they came out, you didn't have to really tell what was in your shit. You just say,
Exactly. The good
So
old days, they
after
call
the
it.
poison
Yeah,
that came
right.
along in the Marijuana
Yeah.
Tax Act,
Back when a
Tax
tonic
Act,
was a
of
real
1927.
tonic.
which I didn't know back in the 1920s and 30s, like in the 1900s, early 1900s, doctors were prescribing marijuana to
fuck
patients
yeah.
No shit.
for
Of
various
course
things.
they were.
Which I mean, well, they also prescribed cocaine, so it was good time to live. And for a doctor.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
really,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
imagine the
seeing
turn of the
demons, huh? You
century.
seeing demons here? Snort this.
snort this. You and them demons gonna be dancing
Around
all
World
night long.
War One,
Will
like
I
if you
will I
were a
still
drug
see
addict,
the demon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll
there
see
weren't
the
much
demon.
rules against any of the drugs you wanted to be into
Right.
at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so anyway, so that all happened in the 1930s. Shortly after that, around 1942, the United States Agriculture Army urged farmers to grow hemp and issue tax stamps to cultivate farmers. This is to help with the war efforts, World War One when it happened years before, and World War Two. Um, they were growing hemp though; they weren't growing marijuana. So a lot of people like to use that as a thing. They're saying, "Hey, they were growing fucking." They were growing wheat. They were technically good. They were growing just hemp because it wasn't for smoking or any kind of usage. I hate to bring that up.
It's the fibrous material of the actual whole plant itself.
Yeah.
Right. So in the decades following World War,
Shit.
awesome, cool. So anyway, in the world's following, in the decades following World War II, cannabis, hemp, and marijuana still remained illegal. But even though attempts were made to reconsider those policies, after the 1969 Supreme Court case rendered the marijuana tax unconstitutional, the Nixon administration decided based on racist and unscientific terms to create the Controlled Substance Act, which placed cannabis in a Schedule One, where it remains to this day. I was saying, so back in the 30s, early was it 30s or 40s, where was it what's the fucking shit? I can't remember the name of the movie. It showed the white chick going crazy. It's about weed.
Oh,
Y'all,
Reefer
help me.
Madness.
Reefer Madness. Thank you very much.
Madness was like the 50s, wasn't it? Late
Or was it?
40s.
Was
Was
it
the
30s?
what?
Like post World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
No,
50s.
Reefer Madness was before that.
Oh yeah.
Was it? Was it
Yeah, I thought it was like
30s?
Yeah.
30s and 40s.
Like
I thought it was
way.
30s
I
and
thought
40s.
it was
Yeah.
the 30s.
Yeah, 30s and 40s when it came out.
Yeah, you might be right now thinking about it.
Yeah, 1936.
Because
Yeah.
it was black and white originally, right?
Yeah.
It was black and
Yeah.
white, but
They made like a
it also said
Technicolor version of it.
yes, and it was black and white, but it also said the black men once they smoked marijuana had a penchant for raping white women. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
it was
Remember,
a
like
great.
it showed that one black dude get high and he like turned into a beast, like a werewolf.
What?
He was like attacking
Yeah.
black. Yeah, it was in the movie Reefer
Okay,
Madness.
so if you want to learn about American history, you need to watch Reefer Madness, the original, and Birth of a Nation, like the old 1917 version of it. Okay, watch
Yeah.
those two great pieces. They are still considered two great pieces of American cinema. You need to watch them,
Well,
everybody.
Yeah.
They're not considered great pieces,
Yeah.
Teddy. They're considered important because they
They
show
influenced our stupid country.
exactly. Yeah, they've influenced certain things. And we watched them in a film class, but the professor even said he's like, I'm not promoting anything.
Right, you don't
like,
have to.
that's
I'm
shown
I'm
here.
not saying that. I'm saying to learn about American history, not to say that that's the same thing. That it's valid today. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so today in America, more than 30 states have legalization. I think it's about 43 states have about is it 40 something states have legalization either for recreational use or medical use.
43.
Wow.
It's about 40. It's about 30
And
something states.
Wisconsin is just over here fucking.
It's between it's like 30
Rain
something
in the
states.
wind.
Like 30 states have it for medicinal use. My number could be off. I didn't really look it up.
Oh man,
Kind of
that was fucking
accuracy
great.
people have come to fucking expect from
Boom.
the Red Eye Report right there.
I've been
Oh.
freaking
You
eating
come
pussy
to
all
the
day.
Red Eye
Right?
Report for accurate information. The topic tonight is marijuana.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. It's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're just keep moving. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. You know, a lot of states.
Oh my
A lot of states.
This
Let's say a lot of states. Look, it's my show. I can do the research I want to do. Okay, fuck y'all. Okay.
Oh man.
15.
No, okay. Okay,
Hold
currently
on.
33 states.
36
Okay,
have one form of it, 15 have recreational.
Right, exactly. 33 states allow for at least once for some type of medical cannabis use, and 11 allow for adult recreational use. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. It was coming. Give me a chance. Fuck, I knew it was in here somewhere. For God's sakes.
Oh my god.
So that's a brief history of it. So after that, I was curious about arrest rates and things like that. How does weed fit into crime, things like that? So about 550,000 people a year are arrested on charges that relate to cannabis.
Jeez.
This was in 2019. 500,045 people. I'm sorry, 545,000 people were arrested for cannabis-related crimes in 2019. 92% of those arrests were for simple possession. No big kingpins. Nobody selling away. Just possession.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I did not know. that in 2019, 545,000 people were arrested for cannabis-related crimes. That rate is 9% higher than people arrested for violent crimes that same year. Just about 500,000 people. It was 495,000 people who were arrested for violent crimes, or you know what I'm saying. So more people are arrested for simple possession charges than violent crimes in a year. And later on, the research it did show that those have been going down. The arrest, and that's only because more states have been making it legal to get either medically, medicinally, or recreationally. I mean, if you ever go through a drug state that's where it's legal, to get marijuana. I'm pretty sure you see billboards for fucking weed doctor. Just give him a call and you can fucking get a card. Which I can't wait for my
Oh
state to do this
yeah.
shit.
Just like we call that roads, injury like lawyer.
Yeah, right.
Those kind of billboards.
Better call
Awesome.
Saul.
Better call Saul. Let me go back here. Okay,
I need to watch.
so some. Okay, this is a little update. I'm not gonna use that one. About 7 million people were busted from 2001 to 2010 for having pot. In 2010, cops made one pot bust every 37 seconds, which is kind of scary
Damn.
considering the kind of pot I smoke.
37.
What year?
Damn.
It's 2010. This is from the ACLU's. This is on the ACLU's website.
It's
Um,
easy. It's the lowest hanging fruit. Think
yeah,
about it.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? even though this rate has remained constant through the years, even though blacks and whites have the same rate for using marijuana, blacks are about nearly 4 times
Mm.
as likely to get arrested for it than whites. In certain states, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, DC, blacks are 7.5 to 8.5 more times
Damn.
to be arrested for having marijuana, and that is only because that is even my state here in Tennessee. We rank third for opiate problems, but we have the number of out of our drug arrests a year, more than half of them are for marijuana, not for the opioids. And I was trying to tell my neighbors here, like I've got weed for my neighbors around here. I know because I'm the black guy on the block, and that's how people come to it. I'm not like when I had dreadlocks, people would come up to me and just in public and ask me if I get them weed, which is kind of funny and insulting at the same time.
Yeah,
That's super
how-
insulting,
yeah.
dude.
Right.
I mean, super.
Like,
I'd be out with my
racist. You could have been
wife
real
for dinner, or
preachy
we were
about
doing
it.
some, or having drinks, and some guy would come up with me because I had dreadlocks and ask me if I can get him some weed. And I'm like, bro, I'm with my wife. I can get you weed, but I'm not. you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I definitely could. But fuck you, motherfucker.
yeah. Oh,
I don't want to be a middleman. That's what I hate. People expect you to
Yeah.
be a fucking middleman.
Okay, wait. Okay. Oh shit. I should study this more. Okay. Anyway, boom. Here we go. Moving
This
on to the next
show's
up.
flowing real well.
Yeah, right.
It is. It's flowing. It's flowing better. It's flowing better than the toilet show. So kiss my ass. Okay. We're gonna keep it moving. So, well, everybody here, we all smoke weed. We all want it to be illegal. It's legal in some of our states. It's not legal in other states. So I wanted to make a case for legalization. But since nobody here is to argue those cases, the cases against legalization, I'm gonna have to do it for them. So the case of legalization, if anybody else thinks of one, just go ahead and yell it out. I know Ashtray will. Are mainly the gateway drug. If you legalize it, could cause more people to do it. More people to do gateway drugs, be a gateway drug. Could make a rise to crime.
Like 3, 4 times.
I know.
Say
What's
what?
going on, Teddy? What's
I'm
you
really drunk and really high. Those orders.
stumbling through everything?
I know. I am really fucking stoned right now. Those edibles are kicking in. Those edibles are kicking in, man.
Why don't we just discuss marijuana?
Awesome, cool. Let's discuss
Oh,
marijuana.
man.
Fuck you all.
Teddy put this topic on cruise control.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We'll just discuss marijuana apparently because I'm talking too fast or too slow. What do we do? Okay.
No, it's a perfect speed, but it's just like retard level. I don't understand.
Okay, I'm trying
You've
to go.
gone full retard, Teddy. I'm taking.
Oh, full retard.
We're hosting a podcast.
Okay, so let
I'm
me finish.
fucking
Okay.
crying, man. Oh, that's good shit.
Okay, so when it comes to a lot of people say that legalizing marijuana could cause more people to use marijuana. That is actually
Isn't
not
that the point? I mean, like,
but these people are thinking more along the lines of well, yeah, people using, but also could be more in the hands of kids and things like that. More people have used marijuana since it has become legal, but that is not that's. They think that's because people have
legal, you gotta
right.
explain
That's
more
right.
people.
That's because people. Well, people they think people are more
Oh,
okay
your
with saying
shit
I use
fucking
marijuana
died.
because it's legal in my state, as
Yeah,
opposed to
wake
saying
it
it's
up.
not legal in my state. I don't use marijuana. When it comes to crime, crime is not going up.
Yeah.
But actually, in some provinces, it's going down. But the crime that has gone up in other areas is not due to marijuana or drug sales. What it had, what also what legalized marijuana has done for marijuana is drop the fucking price, which is also a good thing for those living in those states. I didn't even know that
There's a
they
glut
were.
now.
I'm sorry.
I would say there's a glut, supply wise.
Yeah. This is all everything I read now from the Cato.org about effective state legalizations for 2001 update. I'm doing a horrible job of rambling through it apparently. So if you want to read it, it's a great read. Check it out. It should be in our. It should be in our.
Ladies and
Look,
gentlemen,
this is a public service announcement in the middle of the
this is
announcement.
what we
Okay.
tell you.
So
It's really
it should
great
be in- it
information.
should
We
be-
can't tell you it,
yeah.
but read
I
it
can't tell you,
yourself.
but apparently I'm doing a very good job. Okay, so we try to go through the shit. Okay, fuck all.
Your
Jesus Christ, I'm
Uh.
blazed. Anyway, fucking move on. Pot's cool. We're gonna talk about it. I have some questions for you all. Okay, first off, we'll go around the room. The two couch faggots. Okay, at what age did you all first try marijuana?
Uh, Probably 16, I think.
Yeah, mine probably would have been around 16 or 17.
What about you, Mystic?
Yeah, it was like 16.
16? Okay, yeah, it was around the
Fucking
same age.
driver's license is the gateway.
Yep,
That's the
exactly.
real
Yeah,
gateway.
right. Freedom, the freedom of that car.
Was it?
is-
Okay,
As
so
soon as
yeah.
you and your friends can drive, fuck yeah.
Wait, car was the gateway to weed? Is that what y'all was saying?
Yes,
No, but it was a
exactly.
gateway to more freedom to do it.
The car,
Okay.
yeah, is the gateway to go do whatever you want, whether it be weed or just drinking.
Banging.
That's
Okay.
yeah, banging too,
Right.
right in fucking
Um,
fields, on weird rock tops,
So,
Cornfields.
or on top of your friend's car.
that's right. Y'all were in Wisconsin. Yeah. So, was marijuana a gate after? Did you all do any drugs before? Did you all try a drug before you all tried marijuana, or did you all try more drugs after you all tried marijuana? So was it kind of a gateway experience for you to
Oh, it
experience
was
more
totally
drugs
gateway
and highs?
experience.
Well, it was the only thing that was really available, or that I knew it was available.
Well, you all had alcohol. Marijuana is fourth behind alcohol.
Oh,
Alcohol,
so
The thing is,
alcohol.
yeah,
I tried
we're
alcohol
count-
before that.
comes to
Well,
drugs in the world.
yeah, like when you say that kind of gateway thing, that's like bullshit. It's like, could be that. Like we could also be like, we could be talking, Robitussin, and pain pills.
What? Okay. So did you being okay with doing marijuana make you want to try another drug? So I'm asking.
I don't know.
Uh,
I mean, I think I was on that
no,
trajectory.
that's the thing. Like it's
No one
I
ever
don't know.
asked themselves that
Yeah.
after they first try marijuana. This is gonna
Well,
lead
no,
to
no,
something
not-
else. Shit.
Well, I get that. I mean,
The question itself is dumb, I guess.
Jesus.
wow. Well, fuck you too.
Right, Ashtray.
Oh, I'm just
Really?
saying, like, did marijuana lead to? I'm not saying it's your question, but like, did marijuana as a gateway drug? It's like, did it lead you to trying other things, or it's just like no one tries a drug and then it's like, yes, this is we're now gonna go and try this other one.
Well, some people do. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
They say that to themselves? It's fucking fucked up.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Okay, favorite way to imbibe marijuana? Smoking, vaping, edibles. What do y'all prefer?
Most of the time, vaping.
Well, you just started, so
Yeah, I
we're
just
gonna go with these
started.
two first. We're gonna go with these two first.
Yeah.
Flower. Just burning old flower for me.
I think I
Radio's
have
are-
the most fun with fucking edibles.
Yeah.
I agree with Mystic. I have the most fun with edibles. I feel like it lasts longer.
Mhm.
It's a lot cleaner. It is becoming tricky with a 7-year-old to fucking eat all my shit. It's like, look, if you like, I'll lose a pack of gummies. Like, son, if you find a pack of gummies, don't eat them. Okay. If you're real
Right?
My
tired,
problem with
I'm
edibles
kidding.
is it's just hard to
I've never lost a
gauge
pack of
how
gummies. And
fucked up
I'm
I'll
really
get.
Yeah, you
responsible
gotta
with it.
lock that shit up or something, man.
I keep it all in my bedroom. It's all locked up. You good? It was a joke. Calm down, white people. The dog and the kid are okay. We'll take that. My dog, my dog
I'm already
actually
on the
got
phone
up.
with CPS, dude.
So
Yeah,
I
don't
learned
worry
this the
about
other.
white
I
people.
learned this.
Worry about that dog. That dog will find that
Uh,
shit if you don't lock it up.
Sorry. I didn't know that that THC was toxic to dogs.
Oh,
I
it
learned
is?
this last weekend.
Really?
Because I made some coconut oil, uh, and I was cooking with it, and my high ass left the coconut oil on the
Legal?
counter. My son wasn't here; he's at grandma's. The dog got up on the counter and got into coconut oil and started licking it. Came upstairs and hopped on the bed and was drooling profusely and shaking like she had Parkinson's.
Whoa.
Um,
Damn.
I didn't know what was up. I thought she just got some drinks, some water, whatever. I didn't know what was up. So I go downstairs and see what was up, and my coconut oil thing was in the living room floor, and she had looked a lot of it. It was she was kind of it seemed like she was kind of drunk. I've smoked weed around dogs and cats before. I've never seen them this
Oh, she
wobbly and
just
stuff.
fucked up.
So
That's
I did the
alright.
responsible thing. I called vets. I called I got she got my wife got online and I started calling vets to see what I needed to do. Because apparently THC is it's okay to give the dogs in small doses, but in large doses it's toxic to them. And older dogs can cause death. So I
Well,
was
Damn,
calling.
dude.
So I was calling the vets to find out what the deal was. The vet I called a couple vets, but every vet being in Tennessee took too goddamn long. I'd ask them a question, they put me on hold, go ask somebody and come back,
oh my
and they always
God.
wanted the exact amount they took and the exact weight of the dog and the
Exactly.
size.
They
I'm like,
can't tell you.
I don't, right, but I can't tell them. I can't tell you that. I don't. I mean, my dog weighed 35 pounds last time I weighed her, but I don't know exactly how much oil she ate and everything else. And I'm like,
Oh,
do I need to bring it immediately? What's going on? Should I bring it immediately? Should I let it ride out the high? What do I do here? So, and everybody's like, well, taking your time. Like it's like it wasn't a whole. It was like, oh my god, bring her in now kind of thing. It was a
yeah,
well,
because they're
it's
looking.
cool. You go ahead and bring her in. Our wait right now is kind of low. It's about an hour and a half. You know, when you get here, we'll have you sit out in your car until we're ready for you. And I'm like, but what if my dog dies in the car? I need to know if it's toxic or not, or how toxic is it? Do I need to is this an
It's
emergency?
not.
And since nobody, right, but it's not because they weren't very urgent. They just wanted motherfucking money. So we let her right out of the high, and now she knows how to touch my
Oh,
butt.
good. I
That
was
was
gonna
a,
Damn,
say
dude.
that was a
they're like you're
that was-
overreacting. That's why they're like, bring her in if you want. You're.
I mean, right, it's pretty much right. It was one person told one of the vets told me to call. I could call poison
You
control.
know they're talking
I was
about
like, the
you
dogs
after
are
you hang up the phone.
So,
You're one of those customers.
Some
but
bitch.
yeah. So any
Like,
weed stories?
idiots.
I know Oracle and Mystic have some cool weed stories from smoking. Times where you passed out and woke up with a dick in your mouth, something. No.
What's marijuana?
Yeah, right. What's marijuana? It's a part of everyday life. It doesn't. I'm trying to think of any fucking
I've-
ridiculous stoned moments.
Right.
You know, there's too many. Whatever
There's too
that
many.
makes like marijuana, extra special. But it definitely should be legalized so
Oh, yeah.
our old parents can loosen up and try it. Cause you know it would help them.
Awesome,
Yup.
cool. Moving on to the what sexy part of our social show. We're all bullets apparently. I'm not going through the information correctly. Mystic is super stoned and making fun of me, and those two are on the couch, and Oracle's doing drugs he hadn't done in years. So we're just gonna move it along.
Oh man, fantastic.
Great segue.
We're just gonna move it along. We're gonna start with what's sexy Oracle organized COVID shit.
Oh no, dude, I thought I changed that in the outline.
You bastard.
All right, well, it was
Wait.
using my Oculus Quest 2
Is your
on the plane as I was flying out here, and I was
Can't sit
playing.
on the plane and shit.
Yeah, Half-Life. I was playing because they ported those the original Half-Life.
Oh my
Dr.
god.
Beef did.
And there are people sitting right next to you.
Yeah, and it was fucking awesome, dude. I mean, you can shoot and everything with your little T-Rex arms, but it's a little difficult when you're using the crowbar.
I can't believe you did this.
Like,
I would totally fucking fuck with you if you're sitting next to me.
yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. I mean, honestly, it was really cool.
I'd be so. I would totally. I would just slightly start nudging you, or maybe tickling your leg, just to see if you would pull yourself out of VR because
That's
you're
a good way to
what's
get
going on
fucking
out
kicked out of
there?
you.
Really. Oracle, after this show,
I
you
would
leave
not
the
let
hotel
someone
as
get
soon as
away
you
with
can.
that.
Oh
It's
man.
coming. I'm an asshole, but whew.
Wow. Cool. Well, that's Oracle shit about playing VR on the airplane. I'm pretty sure it's kind of cool with like feeling being on the airplane. Did it add to the effect of you walking and things?
So the
Being on the airplane, like feeling the airplane going and stuff.
Actually-
Did it add to it? And
Yeah, so you got to make sure that there's enough light coming into the plane because the cameras are correcting for movement that the plane's actually going through. So if there
wow.
isn't enough light, then your movement is
No.
going with the thing. So
Is there an airplane mode, or you
there is
just...
not an airplane mode, so that's definitely something that
it's
I think
just
they should
normal
put in
people
there.
don't take their fucking Oculus.
I forget.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
true.
Quest. It's,
Yeah, it's the Quest too.
So
It was awesome.
All right.
I wonder how many
Way to
people
go, you
use their
fucking
Quest 2
elitist.
while flying.
Next up is Mystic with the Great Escapist.
Do you have an old version of the outline or something, Teddy?
What? Did y'all change it?
He must.
I'll open it up.
Oh my god.
Because I don't have. That's not what I had, but I know I put it in there.
Oh, let's see. Let's go back and Teddy's open it up. Draw a concept.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was a
man.
really old outline, and we had to change our shit. But
Yeah.
I remember changing it. But are you still looking at the old outline
Oh,
or
no,
what?
okay, Sky Rojo. It didn't
Sky
refresh. Fuck
Rojo.
y'all. Eat a
It
dick.
is-
Sky Rojo.
This is a decent show. It's a Spanish show, and I don't just mean that in language. It's from Spain. But it's about human trafficking, I guess. These three hookers who are kind of forced into prostitution.
Ladies of the night.
They accidentally kill their pimp.
I hate when that happens.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, what's going
Yeah,
on?
right.
What happens next?
You're like,
This hilarious.
come on, don't leave us. Oh, his controller died.
Yeah. My controller died.
You some
So they accidentally kill their pimp. Did you hear that part? Three
Yeah,
hookers
yeah.
killed.
Yeah, they're killer pimp. Yep.
So yeah, and then they that just sets off. I only watched like the first 4 episodes. Then they have to kind of survive because his guys come after him and shit. It's just a cool. It's dubbed. It's like dubbed in English, so it's a little weird. But it's better than having to read everything. You know?
better than
Because
having
reading
to
is not
read
fundamental.
it.
I don't want to read while I
don't-
watch a movie.
You know what though? You notice a difference in the dub compared to like reading. Sometimes the translations are
Yeah.
better when you have to read subtitles, unfortunately, because the dubbing is like we're gonna try to make it work with the lips, and it fucking
Right.
it's lame.
Fucking lame. Cool. Sky Rojo. Pimp killing hookers. Check it out. Next up is me with Outriders, which is a new game that came out on Xbox. I wasn't gonna buy the game, but it is on the Game Pass.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
So it is, yeah. It is a looter shooter,
Yay.
which is fuck you. You don't play these. Just mute yourself. Yeah, it's a looter shooter, third person, which RPG style, which is kind of popular right now. It's a cross between Anthem and Destiny. I know when I say Anthem, a lot of people cringe because Anthem was a fucking shitty ass game. But this game shows a lot of
terrible.
promise.
I don't know.
This game shows a lot of promise. The most promise it shows that it was free. Well, not really free. I have Game Pass. but I didn't have to pay for it. The It has three. You choose from about four classes, three abilities. It seems like a really cool game. Sort of open world, and more Destiny-like when you go into areas and things like that. Not as open world as Destiny. I'm sorry, as the Division or games like that. If you do have Game Pass, check it out. It does have one flaw. It's only three players. You can only have three people in the team. I'll address that in my fuck what you think. But other than that, the graphics are okay. They've been working on the game, fixing the game. There was a demo you could play for a while. If you did play the demo, which went to level 7, you can carry on. You can carry all of your progress from that demo onto the actual game when you played it. So if you did play the demo, cool for you. You can get things like legendaries and higher level up things in there. No, but if you like looter shooters like Destiny, Anthem, or in the Division, check it out. If you have Game Pass. If you don't have Game Pass,
Fuck yourself.
Get on
what?
it.
I love loose shoes, bro.
What looter shooters?
Loose shoes. That's what I call it. That's what the cool kids call them. Loose shoes.
Loose shoes? Okay, whatever. Eat a dick. Next up is Ashtray with 2 good deeds and swoop.
Yay.
Oh yeah. No, it was a total one of those going to the grocery store on my lunch break, and as I'm walking in from the parking lot, it's that day where there's well, you weren't here in Wisconsin. Fuck you. It was windy as fuck. I forgot. And it was like super fucking windy day, and this shopping cart is like just being carried away by the wind, picking up speed, and it's like heading right for this woman's car. And so I'm just walking, all of a sudden it's just like I'm running like I'm gonna fucking jump in front of a bullet in front of the president. Like, get this car, stop this cart, and there was a woman in the car too, and so like I grabbed this, I just got it right in time, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And so I took this. I'm like, "Well, fuck it, I'm going to the grocery store. Just take the cart with me." And then as I'm sanitizing the cart down, all of a sudden this guy is walking in. He's like getting his kid tucked into like the child seat, tucked in the cart. And he's walking in, and all of a sudden like $20, like a wad of money falls out of his pocket right there. And I'm like, sir, and like, you dropped this. Oh, thank you. I'm like, well, shit, I got 2 good deeds for the day done like right before I even went in the grocery store. I was like, I can go to bed early.
Awesome.
That's my what's sexy.
That was the gayest story I've ever
I really, not even that, but it was such a. I now understand what you mean by when you said I was going full retard when trying to do my topic. So, with his
You
story.
you didn't keep the money?
Nope, I did not keep the money.
Why?
Then
Why?
what was the point?
Because I'm a good Boy
Does
Scout.
that make me a bad person that I would have just put my foot over it and waited until he walked away?
Makes you an American. You're fucking.
Oh,
Look, give
totally.
his wallet back with his cards and shit, but the cash comes to me. It's a finder's fee.
When he has a kid, Mrs. like, I have kids.
Yeah, I got 3.
fuck children.
I thought you had 5.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
It's not funny, Teddy. I don't get it. All right.
Next is our fuck with you think section of the show. We're going to Oracle first on his couch of safety next to Ashtray with For Your Safety.
For your safety. Yeah, so I'm traveling, with my VR shit or whatever, but on the plane, but on both these flights, they're just like, for your safety, we're not going to serve drinks or any food.
Yeah, it's the COVID shit.
Yeah, and somebody's sitting right next to me on my right, somebody's right in front of me, somebody's right behind me. In
Right.
O'Hara, we're like stacked on top of one another.
You're still crammed in.
Right. Like,
But we can't give you any food.
right, I think you guys are just trying to be cheap.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've ever flown Allegiant, which is a very cheap airline, it's like tickets are like $25, but you pay for everything.
25 bucks.
You
Holy
pay for your
fuck.
ticket. You pay for the tickets. Tickets for Allegiant are like
$25,
$30,
shit.
but like your luggage is $25. Like each pair of luggage is $25. Your carry on is like $25.
Well,
It does add up,
like a
but it
ci-
still makes it cheaper to fly. But they also only fly from two certain cities from your city. So like I can fly to or from Des Moines from Nashville only on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Hmm.
So or Thursdays and Sundays, sorry.
And that's $25?
Yeah, so like the tickets, like if you just want to take
Damn,
yourself
dude.
and nothing else, like $30 you can fly on Legion to wherever you want to go. To where if as long as you're in a city to fly to another city, but you can only fly. They only fly certain days.
Right.
But on that flight, like peanuts and peanuts were like $5, cokes were like peanuts were like 250, cokes were like $5.
well, shit,
It's
if
like
your
everything-
plane ticket is
everything was
only...
a-
25
I'd
bucks.
buy everything. I feel like a king.
Where exactly right? That's what I did. I mean, I was buying peanuts for the whole fucking plane. Me and
It's
my
like
son,
an
the whole plane.
a la
I got,
carte-
I got the whole plane.
It sounds like an
Making
a la
it
carte
rain.
kind of...
Making it rain. But it was just funny to hear a pilot, like if you look out to the left side of your window, you'll see the Grand Canyon. And also if you haven't signed up for our Legion credit card, which gives you like 6 points on flight miles, with a Legion, go ahead and check that out. Blah blah. That was pretty
I'm
funny.
surprised they don't have like coin-operated fucking window sliders.
Right?
Like you got to put a quarter in to say, and for only 25
Right.
cents, you can see the Statue of Liberty on the left side.
Yeah, you could do that for everything. You could do that for like the food tray.
Right?
If you
Yeah.
Everything
kill
has a
your
dispenser.
theater.
Yeah,
Like
don't-
the
they
old
don't have
cigarette
food trucks, bro.
machines.
It's a Legion. All right. Anyway, next up is Mystic with glitchy ass phone.
Yeah, so we went and got new phones. Got the, and it's not like the newest phone, but it's new to me. It's the Google Pixel 4a, 5G. So like, this thing's glitchy as fuck, man. I don't get like it just fucking it'll start typing randomly.
What the hell?
Shit, like
Probably
no,
has an
like
AI in it or something.
right? Like I'm sitting fucking here, like putting stuff into this outline earlier, and it just kept typing fucking like random letters, like I was typing it. I don't know if the screen was dirty and it was like picking it up, but I mean the screen resolution is nice, and it's
So the porn
but
comes to
it's
good.
basically an identical phone, just faster. And they didn't really change much on it, so I don't know. I'm not very impressed.
Is this the first? So I'm guessing this is the first Google Pixel phone you've owned.
No, I had the Pixel 2.
Okay.
And I like
Alright.
that one. That one performed well.
There you go. Fucking review.
Yeah, this one's a piece of
Nice.
shit. Cool, awesome. Next up is Ashtray with nothing in there.
Dick holes. I'll say that. My fuck.
That's your fuck what you think is dick holes?
I mean,
Apparently,
you know, I had a pretty good week, so I was just like, I was trying to think of something on the fly. So, otherwise, the Matt Gates thing, I was just trying to read the recent headline said, I guess I could use that. Matt Gates, nobody else is picking that. The recent headline is, I guess some women are saying, yep, Matt Gates paid me for sex.
who is
No.
Matt Gates?
He's that,
Congressman.
fucking
Oh, okay.
politician.
I don't watch the news, so I don't fucking.
Yeah,
He
it's a
he
problem
is
to
what
be
Beavis-
uninformed when you don't watch
No.
the news.
Hey, he is what Butthead.
He totally
would
looks
look
like a butthead.
Grown up. I shit you not, dude. Look up a picture of him.
And he's
Teddy.
only
I'll find
my
one. I'll
age.
put it
He's
with it.
38.
What?
But he has like just such a doofus haircut. He is the representative of whatever, some Florida.
Is he
That's right.
important? Like,
Yeah.
is this guy like a controversial dude or what?
Well,
Oh
no,
he was.
he was
no,
in the
he was
headlines
charged
recently.
with drug
Yeah.
traffic or with prostitution traffic.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently
What the
the
hell?
the claims are he paid for a 17-year-old girlfriend to travel with him, which is like, okay, she's underage, so basically it's like, well, that's technically sex trafficking
Oh, okay.
because she's underage. I guess the thing is he must have been sleeping with her.
Right.
And that's the scandal. But now the recent headline is that women plural, are saying that Matt Gaetz paid them for sex. And because he's in the headlines right now, you'll see they do the montage of. Unfortunately, we can't share you pictures link wise, but the montage of his face and his different dumb douchey hairs is pretty impressive.
It's different dumb douchey hairs. I put a picture up in the Facebook thing. Take a look, Teddy.
Did
He's
you?
a- that's
Oh
a-
yeah, oh yeah, that's a
that's
real
butthead
douchey
all
one.
grown up.
Look at that fucking hair.
Okay. I can see it. Is the chick next to him in the glasses? That's
God, he looks like he got hit with a fucking frying pan.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking
I
around.
think that's his wife, technically.
So he's a congressman who took his 17-year-old girlfriend on a trip with him.
Yeah, he's a representative from Florida. Yeah, so he's got some women on his text messages. The thing is, like, that's the problem. You fuck around with someone who's not over 18.
Right.
Then
Are you speaking from experience or just?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just trying to preach to people?
Look at my fucking criminal history. No, I'm talking from experience. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's when this shit hits like national headlines because it's blood in the water for the press.
Oh yeah. I mean, they'll take whatever they can get, man.
Yeah. Especially when you're a Republican, it's like because it's so contradictory to the Republican. Well, the problem now is that Trump kind of ruined all the Republican values.
Right.
They don't stand for anything anymore. Poor
right.
bastards.
Well, fuck him. Next up is me with goddamn death threats again. I've got a two-part fuck what you think because these two things pissed me off today. Goddamn death threats again in limited multiplayer. So if a new show started on Disney Plus, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. In the show, they introduce a new Captain America, which is played by Kurt Russell's son. I can't remember the kid's name, but his last name is Russell. But he's been getting death threats for playing the new Captain America in his TV show,
What?
which is insane because it's a fictional character.
Right.
Because it's not what's his face?
Well, no, in
Evans?
in the movies, Chris Evans passed
Chris
away.
Evans, yeah.
He's on Captain America. He gave his shield to and they're doing other things in the shows. But Chris Evans is not on Captain America. This new guy is, and he's getting death threats for playing the new Captain America, which is fucking insane. It's a fictional character, for
Right.
God's sakes.
It's dumb.
It's not that goddamn serious. I mean, I know I am one to rally for not going with the comics. I am with you, but I'm not gonna get a death. I'm not once sent Tobey Maguire a death threat. Okay, he deserves them. He really deserves them. But I've not sent him a single fucking one.
Why is this guy receiving them?
Because he's playing.
Is he that bad?
No, it's not that he's bad. It's the fact that he's replacing Chris Evans as Captain. He's playing a new Captain America, and people don't like him.
Well, it's like, what's the point? It's
that's
just
how
a new
stupid it
Captain
is.
America.
I get it.
Right.
I get that's how stupid it is, though.
It's like
Right.
the
It's-
CW makes a show for that all the time.
Why? Yeah. Why are they so upset? Like.
Because CW shows suck, first off, okay?
Basically,
Second
it's
off,
just like I'm gonna threaten anyone who isn't Chris Evans. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like these
yeah,
people
guess what it
are
kind of sounds
Chris
like.
Evans fans, not so much Captain America fans.
Right.
But it's like if it's not Chris Evans,
Yeah.
fuck him,
It's nothing.
kill him.
Chris
them all.
Evans for life.
Kill them all.
Poor
The
Chris
second
Evans
part-
is like I'm tired. I can't.
Right? Done like
I'm old
97
now.
of these movies and shit.
God, yeah, right. It's like imagine. I mean, granted, they get paid to get that shape. but
Right.
I can imagine. It's like I don't want to do another Captain America movie.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
No, it is not. And my second part is limited multiplayer. So the game I mentioned in my What's Sexy Outrider. It's limited to a 3-person team, which is I thought was extremely insane because most games let you have a 4-person team.
Right.
I mean, for God's sakes, Call of Duty has a free mode where anybody can download it without having Call of Duty, and you can play a 100 player battle royale game for free.
Super Nintendo.
Right. I mean,
I mean,
go
really, but
two
I mean,
or
in the day and
four.
age where the internet is so prevalent, and especially a game like this, where it has these classes and makes the importance of these classes, like who plays what class. When you have 4 classes, why not have a full 4-team squad where all 4 classes can be represented and participate and everything like that? Why would you limit it to just 3? Even the division does the same thing. It limits to 4 unless you do a raid where it bumps it up to 8. Why
Mhm.
like games need to capitalize on multiplayer instead of limiting limiting it.
You're
Limiting
just you're
Yeah.
just mad that you can't have an extra raid.
No, I'm mad at a lot. I mean, for God's sake, like Battletoads, they redid Battletoads on
Yeah,
on
I
uh
tried
on
that.
system,
Yeah.
but it's not multiplayer co-op. It's only couch co-op. It's
Hmm.
they do couch co-op games to where they can make it so it's multiplayer where you can play with other people, but the developers just don't. I do get that it's harder and things like that, but when you can piggyback off of the structures of other multiplayer games, even the ones that aren't that big, it can't. I mean, it's copying code can't be that hard. So I just I
Can't
just
be
think
that
it's
hard, they say, right?
yeah,
Even though,
yeah,
yeah, it's
whatever.
probably
Okay.
exuberantly easier to just make it locally multiplayer
Oh
compared
Oh,
to.
I
yeah.
get that. It is easier, but I think it'd make the game better if
Yeah.
I didn't have to have if I could find other people around the world to play Battletoads with instead of having my son and my wife sit here to play with me, because
Right.
or have a friend over to play.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's
why not
probably
open what I mean?
an
Globalization is,
exponential
is a thing
amount
now.
of,
Why not open it up to where we can meet more people?
network
Because
to figure that shit out.
right.
All right.
Fax
So anyway,
machine.
that's our
Fax
show.
machines won't do it.
That's our show. In all seriousness, that's our show. Marijuana and all drugs. If you want to do it, disclosure. This is our disclosure thing. Don't do drugs because we do them. We're all fuck ups. You can tell by the way we've been talking, our slurred
We're all
speech.
fuck
You know,
ups.
you can tell by our slurred speech, and the way we've been talking and trying to explain things. Once we become inebriated, you can see by Oracle's
Oh yeah, look at me, man.
his pupils that he's on some shit.
Yeah.
Carolyn's like she's disappointed right now. I just want you to know that. Okay, so go fuck yourself, Springfield, everywhere. Um, that's our show. We're gonna be here Wednesday. Apparently, Springfield is one of. I was watching Simpsons today, and Springfield is a popular city name in a lot of our states. So that's why I put Springfield everywhere. I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm high and a little bit drunk. Fuck y'all. We're gonna be
Yeah,
every
we
Wednesday.
didn't tell you to explain yourself. Sorry.
Uh, Whatever. Just go back to your gay couch shit. We'll be here every Wednesday and
Gay
Thursday
couch
night at
shit.
10 p.m. Central.
Oh my
Make sure you join the
god.
conversation at the RedEyeReport.com or Facebook.com/the Red Eye Report. You can also Twitter us at RedEye_report. Like us, share some fuckers who are down for whatever. I'm Teddy Bear Terror.
I'm Oracle.
And this is Ashtray.
And I'm last.
Mystery
Oh.
Man Mystic.
And this is the Red Eye Report. Okay, Mystic, don't feel bad, okay? Because after they do their gay couch shit, one of them is gonna come in last.